Oi, 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 hey. Hello, yes, hello. Hello, mates. Yes, it is I, everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo here, and we are back. Yes, you heard me right. We are back once again for another riveting Figure Friday. In case you don't know what that is, allow me to elaborate. Basically, what it is it's that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, and of course, bloody memorabilia of all shapes, kinds, sizes. And of course, you're going to find it anywhere here on this channel, mate. But I'm going to go ahead and drop the formalities and say hello and greetings, of course, you guys, and welcome once again to another exciting installment. Um, but before the holiest moments, I do hope that you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening and that you've hydrated today, that you've eaten this morning, or this evening, my apologies. But before the holiest moments, folks, please do me a favor, go grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to feel as at ease as possible, because as you know, this is a green zone. Apologies, folks. I'll probably be a little gassy tonight. I mean, if I'm being honest, because I did have my dinner not too long ago, some good old Sonic, and of course tonight we're rocking the good old Dr. Pepper, little cherry, little vanilla in it, nothing too extravagant. But go ahead, help yourself. Hello, I see you. I see you. Yes, hello and good evening. But of course, we're coming at you live once again, not only from TikTok but also from the YouTube channel as well. Go ahead and go up yourself, folks. I apologize. I meant to throw that in there, but again, I forgot. Okie dokie. But again, I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday. Whether you're working now, whether you're working tomorrow, or if you did work today, hope you guys made that paycheck, made that bread, and of course, hope you went out and killed it today. Lovely. Oh my goodness, with the 67 roses, I see. You were too short of the magic number. That's all I'm going to say. Too short, that's all. And before I forget, I've noticed that I kind of forgot to mention this, but the music that I have been using in the background purposes, that you guys have been hearing recently, I'm simply using it for aesthetic purposes only. I own no rights to the beats, the images, the lyrics, none of that. They all belong to their prospective artists. I'm not trying to catch no copyright infringement charges or potentially get in trouble with TikTok, because that's one of my main sources, of course, of getting myself out there. But again, don't be afraid to smash the like button and share the live, because I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And in any kind of way you can contribute always helps. Because again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel, both on TikTok and of course on YouTube. So again, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And of course, that's for y'all. Don't forget. But we have hit that 3-minute marker, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I just want to say hello, of course, and welcome back. For those who are just joining us on this fine Friday evening, or if you're going to be watching this as a highlight on YouTube as well, welcome. And so for tonight's fantastical figure feature, we will be, of course, dropping from the building tops of brooding into the world of the DC Comics to introduce a pair of villains who hopefully won't try to kill each other, much rather be happy that I've actually decided to introduce them on tonight's show. And of course, they've allowed me to do so without hurting me. So I invite you guys to please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath, and just chill and mellow about with your boy. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and of course, the merchandise of tonight. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Hello and good evening, Ayoko. I see you. Okay. So, wait, I lost my train of thought. Good Lord. Okay, so the first up, we're actually going to be heading into what's known as the Land Down Under to introduce our first guest of the evening, who has quite the affinity, if you will, for tossing projectiles, even though those same projectiles that he tosses come right back. So ladies and gents, please give a big first Wolfpack welcome of the evening to Mr. Digger Harkness, aka the Captain Boomerang. Yes, that's right, folks. Go ahead, give a salute to the Aussie assassin here, and of course, with a badass mouth to match. And of course, not to worry, not to worry. It came quite peacefully, which I'm a little worried because it came quite peacefully. And of course, he allowed me to share his story for a profit. Ugh. Yes, it's Captain Boomerang. Yes, I see you know who he is, of course. And of course, this is part of the McFarlane Collector's Edition, and there's a very specific reason that, of course, it's mentioned in that particular way. But before all that, let's get him out of there so I can show you guys this. Oh my goodness, look at this. Check him out. Check him out. And can I just say, I love the fact that the jacket here that he's rocking, that's actual leather. Like, no joke. Whether it's actual leather or faux leather, it literally feels just like it. It's ridiculously accurate. But of course, as you can see, he's sporting his trademark symbol right there on his beanie. And of course, he's got little mutton chop sideburns here. Of course, the ever powerful scarf that he's rocking right here. And of course, he's packing, you know, because he stays strapped. Because he is that dude. But of course, before we get into that, I want to share a little bit of history about Mr. Harkness here. And of course, he does come with a couple of accessories and some interchangeable hands. And of course, a trading card. You never heard of him? Well, Ayoko, allow me to share a little history about Mr. Boomerang here. So basically, he's a master of boomerangs and boomerang-based fighting. Mr. Harkness here, he began his career promoting toy boomerangs, if you believe it or not. And after he immigrated from Australia to the United States, his life took a very, very sharp left turn into villainy when he decided to use his skills to steal both riches and jewelry of any sorts of any kind. And he actually developed a line of weaponized boomerangs, mostly stating his stake, if you will, in the city of Central City, where, well, of course, it's famously known by its hero, the Flash. And of course, that was until he ran afoul of the Flash. But in lieu of serving out his entire sentence, he was actually offered a position in the Suicide Squad, where with the squad, Mr. Harkness here now works alongside some of the most dangerous criminals in the world. But of course, if he sometimes, you know, finds his teammates' metahuman abilities sort of intimidating, because he, along with another in the Suicide Squad team, is, you know, they're more human than any other kind of meta. And of course, he doesn't really let that get to him, or get the better of him, because he does possess a lot of skill with the weapons that he rocks. And of course, his skill with the boomerang is exceeded only by his total self-interest in any given situation. And of course, as well as the addition of being an Aussie marksman with an unmatched talent for his namesake weapon, Captain Boomerang has enjoyed 2 careers. And of course, one of them being the Flash's mortal enemy and a member of the Suicide Squad, where most of the time he spends, you know, believe it or not, helping the world from other metahuman threats. Of course, under the watchful eye of Miss Amanda Waller. I hope that helped. I hope that helped shed a little bit of light on his character, Ayoko. Please tell me. I got facts to match. Lovely. Oh. But yeah, before we get into the fun facts, I want to share these accessories with you guys real quick. Okay. So what's a man named Captain Boomerang without his patented weapon to match? Bam! The boomerang weapon of choice. Look at that. And of course, again, one of the most famously well-known weapons and, of course, tools in the land of Australia. It's used for blood weapons, ranged weapons, hand-to-hand combat. It's literally a versatile weapon, because even if you throw it, it just comes right back. Because I think that's really cool, honestly. And of course, again, he does come with 4 interchangeable hands, both of them 2 open palms, and of course the other ones are to hold the boomerang. And of course, comes with the little collectible trading card and a little stand to match it. That's what I like about this piece because you can literally pose the character and of course hang them right next to their card. But of course, I'll uh, I'll share a little history here. So, Mr. Harkness is a mercenary and a killer with an aptitude for boomerangs and other projectiles. Antagonistic and often annoying to those around him, he's fought the Flash and since his incarceration has become a member of Task Force X, aka the Suicide Squad. He's too big to carry a boomerang, though. Well, I mean that is true. He is a man of ample size, but at the same time, if you notice, most of his strength it comes from upper body strength, which of course gives him the ability to throw more than one boomerang if necessary. I'm sorry, where is his unicorn? The unicorn is somewhere else. You know, somewhere else. I think he lost it in the streets. I'm not really sure. I can't comment or speculate on that. Or I don't know. Maybe Katana took it. I don't know. Because I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at, Gypsy. Really, I see. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to just put him over here with his collectible trading card. Oh, excuse me. And of course, I want to share some fun facts about him. For example, did you guys know that he got his identity from his father? Yes, I don't really know if his father was the original Captain Boomerang. I don't think so, but I didn't get a chance to read a lot into his father because I was kind of focused on his character, you know? Goodness gracious. And of course, an interesting fact, I found it interesting, is that he made his comic debut in The Flash issue number 117, which was back in December of 1960. So he's been around for a while. No, none of that, Gypsy. Come on, I'm sure the unicorn's fine. It's probably fine out there somewhere, or maybe he'll find it. Who knows? Oh yes, and of course the most interesting fact, because this actually compares him to a pair of superheroes, or you know, vigilantes, as most people would describe him. Because like Batman and the Green Arrow, he actually has also developed a special set of boomerangs. Like, for example, he's got ones with lasers, ones that shoot acid, ones that expel smoke, heck, even ones that explode on impact, which I thought that was really cool because, again, that makes him a more versatile villain and assassin, you know. So I feel like that's a great addition to his character. Thanks for the likes and shares, guys. I cannot stress that enough. You guys are amazing. Appreciate y'all. Oh, goodness gracious. Are you guys good though? We'll make sure you're good because we're about to continue. Okay, good. But before all that, I need a swiggity swig. Lovely. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Um, he was one of my favorites when I was a kid. No kidding. I feel like he's one of the more just underrated villains, you know, because yes, it's true. Um, there are tons of them out there. Most folks haven't even heard of, but that's only because they're focusing on the ones that are more well world famous. You know, your Jokers, your Harley Quinns, your Two Faces, your Riddlers. Even I mean, even then, that's ridiculous. But I feel like he definitely deserves his time in the limelight, which is why I'm happy that he's a part of the pack now. But of course, the show must go on because now, next up, folks, I love his banter and his attitude. Oh yeah, most definitely. But we're gonna go ahead and need more trading card reviews in the future. Oh, well, I mean that's not a bad idea. I mean, hey, I might want to do that. I mean, because trust and believe, I have a crap ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, even Digimon cards. But I mean that's an interesting concept, Ayoko. Thank you. Really, I appreciate you. Really, I might be disinclined to do that. But of course, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. But we're actually going to be doing so. We're going to be taking a walk into the colder, but also more, how can I put this? I'd say the aristocratic side of this villainous viewing, in which, of course, we're going to be featuring a far-fetched, feathered, phallus fiend finding features of financial festivities. Man, that was a mouthful. So please, give another big wolf pack welcome to Mr. Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin. Yes, the Penguin, folks. The flightless bird of prey is also making his debut into tonight's episode, as well as making his debut, and of course, not to worry. He didn't require a profit. He just wanted some fish, so I was happy to help him out with that. But of course, he brought a story with him, so graciously happy to share it with me. Okay. Now, the reason that I love this one so much is the fact that it's taken, yes, it's true, it's another of the McFarlane collection, much like Captain Boomerang, but it pays homage to his original OG look. See, look at that. As you can see, he's sporting his black trench coat, the orange vest here, and of course the purple trousers, and of course the mobster boots, and of course the top hat, and the world famous monocle, and of course the pointy nose. Ow, good lord, that thing is sharp. I'm gonna show you guys just in case I forgot. Okay, hang right there for me, Peggy. Just don't waddle away now, okay? Just chill. So, strap in, folks, because here we go. Mr. Cobblepot here is a master manipulator and is usually surrounded by his violent henchmen who do his bidding without question. But when it comes down to sort of a face-to-face, you can expect him to unleash a deadly barrage from a variety of umbrella weapons. Yes, umbrella-based weapons, because his main weapon of choice is his umbrella. And of course, other ingenious devices, often taking the form of a fowl. And of course, when all else fails, the Penguin will actually fight as dirty as they come. When it comes down to like hand-to-hand combat, that doesn't really ruffle his feathers at all. And this is a villain literally fueled by a pathological rage that compels him to turn his odd physique, bird-like profile and awkward waddle into a well-dressed force of nature and fear. Now, no one really knows more about what the evil forces of Gotham are up to at any given time than this Mr. Penguin right here. And he uses that information to both blackmail, intimidate, and even corrupt anyone that he can, whether it be another criminal, heck, even the police, even political features would basically bend to his will if he had the right leverage sometimes. And of course, my apologies, folks, I'm sorry. Of course, when it's in the service of bringing down Batman, especially, and I mean, honestly, if you can think about it, the name, Oswald Cobblepot, it's not really exactly a name designed to, sort of shake the pillars of Gotham. Shake the pillars of Gotham's dark criminal underworld, which is why in that moment he decided to take on the name of a much colder and more fearsome name, the Penguin. Yes, it's true, folks, the Penguin. Because honestly, who wouldn't be intimidated by a flightless bird who'll just peck the hell out of you? But anyways, before we get into the fun facts, I very much want to show you guys some of his accessories. Yes, he does also come with a pair of interchangeable hands. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping things. Goodness gracious, I apologize, folks. Oh my goodness. But of course, like Captain Boomerang, he also comes with his weapon of choice. Of course, it's the umbrella. Now, I know what you're thinking, but it's just a regular umbrella. Oh no, my friends. This umbrella can do a whole lot more than that. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Gypsy, for stopping by. I appreciate you. You have a good night, and you be safe. All right, heck, you be safe. Now, the reason I say it's not your average run-of-the-mill umbrella is because this thing has a variety of uses, such as it can be used as a stabbing weapon. It can be used as a shield. It can even shoot bullets. Are you ending the show? No, not yet, not yet. We've already introduced our second guest of the evening, though. So you're kind of just coming in kind of towards the end, but not at the end yet, kind of like right in the center. But he can also use it for flight as well, heck. because the way it works is that if the umbrella is actually stretched open, it can actually start rotating like a helicopter blade, and it can take off just like that. And of course, like Captain Boomerang, he also comes with his own little collectible trading card. And don't worry, I have a little bit of information to share. Now, they say you shouldn't judge the book by its cover, but they also say evil is as evil does. Again, he's a master manipulator, surrounded by his violent henchmen, and of course, he took on the form of a fowl, and of course, he will often fight as dirty as they come. But even again, that doesn't ruffle his feathers because he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. Okay, put that right there. Chill. Now, I did find out some pretty interesting facts about him. For example, unlike most of Batman's rogue gallery of villains, your Two Faces, your Jokers, your Poison Ivies, the Penguin here is actually in complete control and completely sane, in full control of his own actions. And of course, another interesting fact is that if you guys follow the story of Black Canary, the New 52, then you'll actually be pleased to know that the Penguin here, he actually created Black Canary's New 52 origin, which I thought that was really cool. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, the last fact that I found out, I mean, it is interesting, but I do feel like it's kind of, because it's, and I want to issue a kind of a warning here because it talks about smoking. So please forgive me, but don't worry, it's former, so just saying. But the Penguin here, he's actually based off of one known as Willie the Penguin, who was actually the former mascot for Cool Cigarettes, KOOL. But again, that he used to be, it's former as in not anymore. But I mean, I'm happy because again, I don't condone smoking because I don't do it. But that's just me. That's best served for another time. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the streams right here, folks. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. You guys are breathtakingly awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. I will be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. I will be breaking in a new game this fine Friday evening. It will be the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yes, that's right, folks. We're going to be sending in the clowns. So I invite you guys to come on over, have some fun, and, hey, watch me just... Woo, because I'm pretty sure the clowns are coming to get me, or even then, I'm going to be the clown coming to get you. But anyways, I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. So feel free to hit that subscribe button when it does appear, and smash that like button, smash that share button. Check these videos out as well. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, and be zen as always, huh? Peace.